Today we are going to world's most favorite Italian pizzas. Friends, I'm going to make it very clear to you that we are having two types of pizza. The one is going to be the American or the New York way, where it is going to be little thick and fluffy bread and base for it. But whereas it's going to be the Italian way, and the Italian way is the thinner crust and the bread will be thinner or half size of what you see in the American pizzas. So we're going to do the traditional Italian style of pizza. Let's look into the ingredients. I've taken 5 cups of plain flour or self-rising or maida or whatever it is, or 500 grams. It's going to be 500 grams or 5 cups. 100 ml or half a cup of warm milk. The milk is warm. 20 grams of active fresh yeast. 1 tablespoon of sugar. 1 teaspoon of salt. 200 ml of warm water. 3 tablespoons of olive oil. And in case you are not able to get this fresh active yeast, I would suggest you go for this 7 gram dry yeast. The 7 grams will be sufficient for this flour because the dry yeast has got a different level of raising. So 7 grams of dry yeast for 5 cups of 500 grams of flour, whereas it's going to be 20 grams when it is going to be the active yeast. Now firstly, we are going to add milk and we are going to activate the yeast. Though it is a fresh yeast, I would just like to add some milk. The milk is warm. Some sugar. And see that the mix well. If it's going to be dry yeast, you should be doing the same process until it gets dissolved well in the milk. There is not much of a difference because this was available. I am using this. If in case you are not getting, you are going to use the dry yeast. Just follow the same procedure. Keep stirring it like that until there will be small granules in this. So they will all get dissolved well in the milk. And if you let it for a few minutes, you can see some bubbles on top of it. So that means they have started acting. Now take this bigger vessel. I'm going to add the flour, the salt to it, and just mix them well. 3 tablespoons of oil. Now we will take our yeast, can you see we have got a nice ball now. See, this depends on the on the varieties of the flours which we are going to use also. So if you feel it is very sticky, just sprinkle some amount of flour so that you get a nice ball like this. Or if you feel it is too tight, then add just spoon by spoon of water. And finally it should be like, I wanted to have this kind of a dough. Like it should not be tight, it should not be loose, but you should be able to fold the dough like this. We are going to let it rise. I put some oil and I folded the flour. Now take a tea towel or a muslin cloth. All I have done is See, there is no water in it, but still I just made it wet. I squeezed it dry. No water is coming out. Take care. And put this on top of your vessel and leave it into a warm place for 2 to 3 hours depending on the temperature, weather temperature. So if it's going to be hot or it's a summertime, you can just leave it on your table, or you feel like it's going to be very cold, so leave it into a hot warm place like a laundry room or into the microwave oven without switching it on. So you want to see how the dough is rising? Yeah. And the ingredients: we need 1 cup of tomato puree. I have made a sauce of the tomatoes and some olives. This is or you can use any kind of tomato sauce, whichever is available in the market. And 1 tomato finely sliced, half a aubergine, the bigger one. If you're getting the small one, one will be fine. Then 1 capsicum each in 3 colors, diced. Small pieces of broccoli, 1 cup. And I have got 3 varieties of cheese here. This is mozzarella, Edam and Gouda. And for flavoring, we need 1 spoon of oregano, basil and some chili flakes with salt and so on. Salt your brinjals and salt it in the stove or put it into a microwave oven. I have set my oven at 180 degrees centigrade or 350 degree Fahrenheit, and preheat your oven for 10 minutes. See, I've started boxing the dough. Now just look at how our dough has come. So divide this dough to 2. You get nice big round 2 pizzas. We are doing the Italian way, so we are not going to leave it like this. Roll it. Your pizza base is ready. This is the baking tray of this oven. On the top of it, I have put the baking paper. Firstly, take a fork and put some holes like this. Then you're going to apply the sauce. This again depends, like what you want, a strong flavor, then apply more sauce. But whatever it is, to some extent you should the base should be filled with tomato sauce, then only it will look nice. And now start arranging as you wish. Now my oven is getting ready, so I'm going to leave it into this. For the next 15 minutes, please stay there and we'll not disturb you. So we are going to see how our pizza has come out. See? Are you not so excited to look at this? So our yummy pizzas are ready. Now just take a pizza cutter here. So dear friends, your yummy pizzas, vegetable ecstasy is ready to be served. Dosa to pizza, always enhancing your taste buds. See you, bye bye.